Hello YouTube, this is Blurred Sci-Fi Gamer. Welcome to Blurred Pokemon Plays, an archive of all of my Pokemon ROM hack development. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy. Welcome back! In this video, we are taking on Janine at the Fuchsia City Gym. In this gym, all of the junior trainers look like Janine. They are in costume with her sprite. You must find the correct sprite to battle Janine. First off, we have a Picnicker with a Nidoqueen. So you can see the levels. Level 43. The levels in this gym are consistent with the rest of the Kanto region, meaning the junior trainers will be between level 40 and 45. You can find Janine's exact team in the description. Best thing you can do for poison-type Pokemon is to use a strong ground-type Pokemon or Psychic-type Pokemon. Psychic-type Pokemon are usually the best bet because they are fast and have high special attack. For specific moves, Earthquake is a TM that can be purchased in this ROM hack from Indigo Plateau's Pokemon Mart. It costs $8,000. You can buy it in unlimited quantity, and it should make most of these Pokemon into mincemeat. Nidoqueen and Nidoking have upgraded movesets, upgraded learn sets, and upgraded base stats. They both have a plus 10 base stat increase in attack. That is not arbitrary, that is consistent with a later gen increase. So Nidoking now has 102 attack, Nidoqueen is 92 base attack, so made a little stronger. This Janine in the center of the gym, this Janine sprite is actually not Janine. It's there to throw you off. This last is actually going to use all grass-type Pokemon that are part poison. Therefore, you can bring out a flying-type or fire-type Pokemon to take her out. As for countering Toxic, a good strategy is Rest and Sleep Talk. If you have room in your party for a Rest Talker, it's very effective. That's what they call it, Rest Talker. It's very effective against status. It's a great combination because Sleep Talk allows you to attack while sleeping. It will randomly pick one of your 3 moves while you're sleeping. So one of them will be Rest, or 2 other moves. The Sleep Talk Tutor is on Route 31 near Violet City. It's the fisherman-looking dude that you delivered the Spearow to. Rest can be purchased at the Olivine City Pokemon Mart in unlimited quantities. As long as you have a Rest Talker, you will be, in the long term, immune to the effects of Toxic. Other ways to get around Toxic is to use a Poison-type Pokemon or a Steel-type Pokemon. They are immune to Toxic. Now, Janine is actually the sprite in the bottom left corner there. That's why I'm moving to the center. take on Last Linda. Using the opportunity in the ROM hack in the playthrough here to increase the level of my team evenly. I started Kanto, my entire team was in the low 40s, between level 41 and 43. Now we're all between 47 and 51. We're getting there. Been very deliberate with the level curve. The game has been designed so that you do not have to spend time wild Pokemon grinding. You can if you're having trouble beating particular gym leaders. However, if you fight all the trainers, you should be fine over the course of the game on levels. That's how it was designed. If you're expecting Kanto to have a huge level bump into the 60s, this isn't the ROM hack for you. That level bump occurs in the second post-game, which is after you defeat Blue. Then you can rematch all the gym leaders and they'll be at higher levels, along with the Elite Four. They'll be between level 60 and 80. That's further on. You'll find that later in the playlist. We get to Janine. Again, you can find Janine's upgraded team in the description. Made some Pokemon choice changes and some tactical choices as well. You see Qwilfish is an addition. It is a Johto Pokemon. It is poison typed. We don't see too much representation of Qwilfish. Qwilfish is a good layer of spikes. That's why it's leading. And when it gets low on health, it is threat to explode, and it will explode on you. Spikes cause damage to your Pokemon each time you switch. See, there's the spikes damage. Some residual damage. Janine, like her father, is going to concentrate on passive damage while she can, though I did make her a bit more offensive. Especially her Weezing here. You see Weezing has Thunderbolt, coverage versus Starmie, and it's also packing the surprise Fire Blast. It's coverage to hit Steel-type Pokemon. Unlike in the previous video where Steelix could come in on Weezing with impunity, really just sit there and set up shop, be impervious to damage, not Janine's Weezing. As a gym leader, she has access to TMs and better strategy. She will drop Fire Blast on your Steel type. It's an intelligent coverage design, deliberate design choice. I switch back to Starmie. Eat the Fire Blast. Figure I may as well take the Thunderbolt since Steelix does not outspeed. Got a little lucky on the miss. We get the 2-hit KO. But for those of you who are used to 1-hit KOs, you're not going to see that as much in this ROM hack because I have removed the badge boost mechanic. Badge boost artificially inflates the power of the player's Pokemon. Removing it puts the player on the same level as the computer. Almost. The player still has Stat XP. Stat XP, or Stat Experience, means that the player's Pokemon at a certain level will be stronger than the computer's Pokemon. The only exception to this is in the Battle Tower. In the Battle Tower, next to Olivine City, those trainers' Pokemon will have Stat XP. The later you get in the game, the more Stat XP your team has accumulated, and the more your Pokemon will be able to compete with Pokemon of higher levels. Don't be too alarmed when levels start getting into the 60s, 70s, and 80s. You have Stat XP. Gligar is the second choice. It's the off type that I chose here. Gligar is immune to ground type moves, being a ground flying type. I gave Gligar a Toxic Protect Stall set. Those who play competitive Pokemon know that Gligar is the unevolved form of Glisser, who has had a long history of being a top-tier competitive Pokemon, especially on defensive teams. Has good defensive stats. Glisser has good defensive stats, along with decent speed, stab on Earthquake to punish things that can take a Toxic, and this Gligar is also packing Recover. Your best bet to defeat it is what I just did. Find something with Ice Beam, and it's 4 times weak to Ice Beam. You can take it out in one hit. When you defeat Janine, she will give you Toxic, TM06. You've had the ability to buy Toxic for a long time. However, I did not change most of the TM gifts in this ROM hack. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and join our community.